Hey.
Yeah, so your show, fucking awesome.
Thank you.
First of all, what do you feel is the difference between an LP and a single? I mean, nowadays especially, because the environment has changed since the 90s especially. Maybe you want to react on that?
Well, we believe in both systems, you know. Singles is a way to put more music out on a current kind of vibe, so you work on it, you put a single out. An LP takes a long time to produce. It takes between minimum 2 years to 3 years to produce. So some of it, when you start and then when you put an LP, is not relevant to the dance floor as you are. But I don't see it as a dance floor kind of thing. I do believe in the LP system and a story to combine. So we try to do more LPs, but also, if we can, put some singles out in between. So do as much music as you can.
So LPs were usually had a practical sense, right, with CDs
Yep.
and LPs, and you guys, I think, are like pioneers in a subculture that is very digital, right, in a way. And so in that way, what in the viewing experience, what is the difference between an LP and an EP? And do you stick to that because it's nostalgia, or do you stick to that, for like a practical reason?
Well, sometimes we make a full album, and the full album have a story to it. So when you make a long length storytelling, you have time for development. You can tell more, at least in our minds. But when you release just a single from that long story, it serves maybe as a teaser of what's about to come. So you can do both, you can just release few teasers, and which have their own advantages, and people get, as you said, the music very fast. We can release song way faster when we do singles, But with an album, people have to wait, we do the cover and the whole...
I believe in a story, and
Yeah.
when you tell a story, usually with infected mushroom, there's a story. If that story is good or is it fucked up, I don't know, but there's a story. So we try to tell a story in each album, and this is our way, and this is how we continue.
Yeah, so you like to create like a concept album.
A vibe. Like tonight, if I don't know if you took some videos tonight, but I think everyone was very much like vibing in the same story thing that we were like trying to tell in a way, and everyone was very synced, and everyone was, I believe we took a lot of people today to a little bit different place for a little bit, and that's our goal, if we can let you forget from your worries from the whole week for even an hour, that's a great place to be.
Do you make music to be listened to at home or live? And especially during Corona time, and when all that was happening, and you had to get back home, and when you create an album there with the uncertainty of is it gonna be live or is it gonna be listened to at home? What are your stance on
So
that?
for us, depends on the album. There's some of our albums that was intended to be played at home, like the Converting Vegetarians album. But even then, we played it live today and people go crazy. We didn't intend that. And some of our albums are pretty dance floor oriented. And if not dance floor, you can work out at the gym. You can pump up weights. You can do whatever you want with the music. You can take a hike with the music. And if it's fast BPM, for me in Ares, we always think about the dance floor, but as much as I now see all the fans that are around the world, not all the music hits them in the dance floor. We meant for the dance floor, but then they go like, oh, this is the best exercise song. Oh, this is the best hike song. Oh, this is the best yoga meditation song. We didn't mean that, but again, each person takes the music to his own. So we just do the music. If it's good for us, we intend it for the dance floor usually.
We hope you're going to forget the exercise, You're just going to be in the song and you're going to forget your exercise.
Yeah, but some people take it in a different way. So that's what we do, the music just for you to dance, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been touring now for how long?
We've been touring us forever. So
it's more than 25 years. We started making music together at 1996. So it's
and since 97, 98, we've been touring. So, it never ends, and we change continents. We used to live in Israel. We live in Los Angeles for the last 20 years. pretty much American at this point. But yeah, we've been traveling all around the world, spreading the Infected Mushroom music, and it's been fun.
And like when I see your guys' schedule, you know, it's crazy. You're here now. You were in Germany before, and now you're going to America next week. Is that
Yeah,
true?
Now, today.
Today,
We're
yeah.
going now to New York, then LA, then back. We're having a Miami show upcoming next, then Atlanta, then another show in Denver, then coming back to Israel, then going to China, then going to Israel,
Dubai.
London, Dubai. We play everywhere, so we're spreading the Infected Mushroom wherever we can go, and yeah, we like what we do.
I have a best friend, and I always say to my best friend, because we're completely different, I always say we're harmonic. I don't know, you guys don't seem completely different, but that harmony, is that there?
Yeah, absolutely. We're very different people, and we have very different input on different subjects, and each have his own talents, and we complement each other. I think it's proven itself over the years. So yeah, definitely there.
But pretty much, we like the same dance floor music, so you can take it to the left.
Musically,
or to the right.
we agree
yeah,
mostly.
we're almost there.
Musically, yeah.
Yeah, but again, it can vary. But yeah, we like the same things, almost. Yeah, yeah.
When you created this new style of music, GOA, or you were dropping in, I'm not sure how that went, I'm not so read in, you were at least dropping into something that was very new. I see a very strong and enthusiastic subculture throughout these 25 years, but it hasn't gone mainstream, it hasn't gone to a larger audience. Why is that?
Well, psytrance and main trance as well, it's pretty much underground scene. Some of the trance went commercial, which is more cheesy and melodic, but psytrance always was kind of an underground scene, and the main thing about it is to stay underground. Because sometimes when you hear psytrance a little bit too much cheesy, we go like, oh, doesn't belong to our scene. So psytrance is supposed to remain underground. What thing is, underground became bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger all over the years. So you can go to an underground festival that has 50,000 people. So then you will say, is that underground? Yeah, the music in it is underground. So that's what psytrance is. It's a little bit more heavy than regular trance. It's like heavy metal and rock. Heavy metal is a bit more out there, and yeah, it's supposed to be underground, and it stayed until today kind of underground. Yeah.
Also, I say that not everybody is listening to classical music. Not everybody is listening to jazz. Doesn't mean that it's not a cool genre by itself, So there's so many kinds of music that people can choose to listen to, and psytrance definitely is one of these.
Yeah, and that's a blessing or a curse?
It's a blessing, yeah. The more, the better. I hope people will invent more genres. It's gonna be cool.
For me, things like psytrance and GOA, it's a neo-hippie kind of movement and culture, and I just wanted to get you guys' views on that.
Well, it is. It started as a hippie culture back, I call it late 80s, if you were there. If not, started Europe, Goa, then meditated all over the world. It is about an outdoor event, hippie kind of vibe, but some of it also went into indoor. So I call psytrance today a heavier genre of trance music. You like it, you can hear it outdoor, you can hear it as a hippie, but you don't have to be part of a movement. But again, it is a culture. So if you like psytrance, you probably like it for the rest of your life. So yeah, that's for me. Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, obviously that's what I chose to do since I was very young, So for me, that's a soundtrack of most of my life, and especially coming to these shows and see there's so many more people that reacting to the same things that we like. So it's just it's a good feedback, and I hope it will never stop, and I hope it's going to grow, and I really hope that people that really trying to find the new kind of music, they're going to give psytrance a chance, because it's totally different experience than any other genre. I think it's just a whole different level of understanding of music, you know. So you need to really give it a chance if you are music enthusiast, you know.
Yep.
Cool. Sure, I'll wrap it up. Thank you
Dude,
very
thank you
much.
so much.